I'm going to be unboxing my $100 million money models from Alex Hormozi. I got it in the post today. So I'm excited to unbox it. I wanted to do it on live with you guys. Hey, I haven't been live on TikTok for a while. I've been focused on my community that launched this week. Doors open this week. So I have been focused on that space, but I have been missing hanging out over on TikTok. Were you guys on the book launch on Saturday? Were you on Alex Hormozi's book launch on Saturday? It ended up, I am told, being 10 hours. Like, I thought it was going to be an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I'm told it ended up being a 10-hour webinar, right? Wild, absolutely wild. But I will say it was an absolute masterclass in marketing, in conversion events, in upselling, in downselling, in bringing people on board onto a movement. Like, literally, it was a whole masterclass. I believe it's still up. So if you haven't seen it, like, there's so many gems and learnings to take away as business owners. I've just come from the swimming pool. So yeah, my hair may be doing what wet hair does. But guys, yes, I am on to unbox and to open. I upgraded to the VIP to get the book early, but also there were some other bonuses that came with it. So he gave some internal documents, right, in his business, never sold before. So I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. I'm like, yep, sign me up, take my money. So I'm gonna unbox and share that with you guys. Let me know, did you jump on to the book launch on Saturday? Were you on? What am I talking about? Alex Hormozi. Do you know? Drop in the comments a 1 if you know who Alex Hormozi is, because if you don't, then probably you're like, what is she on about? Let me know. Are you guys familiar with Alex Hormozi? Cool, you are. Amazing. So I have the audio books of his book on offers and his book on leads. This is the 3rd book in the series, I guess. But apparently this one was written like 2 years ago. But yeah, he delayed putting it out because he was working with entrepreneurs for the past 2 years to really get to grips with the struggles that they were facing and to be able to get data. He's got a plethora of data now. Right, so I'm going to open this up because I'm excited to see what is inside of it, to have the book in my hand and to show you guys what that looks like. So let me do the thing and unbox it. So on that book launch, there was over 1 million people on live, right? So what he did was, it was free to jump on to the live, or you could upgrade to get the book. You got the book as well as the internal documents that I'm going to show you guys. So here she is. Right, so have I turned my camera? No, let's do that. Let's flip. What do I do? Mirror video. All right, so that should be right now. So the first thing is the EQ Closer Handbook. How to win. What does it say? How to win. Volume negates luck. Right, so AQA is his acquisition.com. That's the name of his business. So this was a bonus, right? So this was a bonus that came with the main meat and potatoes is this bad boy, right? So this is the 100 million money models, how to make money. Who don't want to learn how to make money? And this guy knows how to bank, literally. As I say, I generally have the audio versions. I've not got the tangible books. But within, I know that he's very big on kind of like graphics and making things very simple. Right, let's do this properly. Let's look at the contents page. Let's look at the contents page so you guys get a feel for what he was talking about. Yeah, Miss J, I was like, I need to get this in. All right, so the first thing, section 1, what's a money model? So there's 4 types of offers that make money models. Attraction offers, win your money back, giveaways, decoy offers, buy X, get Y free. So he did like literally all of these strategies and tactics we saw him do. Like literally they were being played out in front of you. So buy X, get Y, buy this and get this, right? That was a tactic that we saw playing out. And as I say, if you were on and if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it, because they are strategies that you can implement into your business, regardless of where you are, how advanced you are, how big you are. There are bits that you can absolutely implement yourself. Pay less now or pay more later, right? When you put an offer out, and I did this when I pre-sold access to, oh, thank you so much. Is it Zach? That's really kind of you. When I put out my offer for my community, it was literally pay less now. Each week, the price went up. I have a Zach. My son is Zachary. So that's what I did. I did the strategy where each week it was going up, right? So, and with these, so say for example, page 55 is that strategy. Right, so pay less now or pay more later. So he's giving you the tactics, the strategy, how you actually implement it, right? What it is that you examples, right? That's going to help you to be able to, examples from real estate, local service business owners, product-based owners, summary points. If you run workshops, he literally has covered it all. There are QR codes where you can get even more goodies and freebies. You're also a Zachary. Amazing. Oh, you guys are kind. You guys are kind. All right, so let me go back to the contents page. Right, what else have we got? How to do upsell offers. So do you guys upsell? When you make an offer, when you sell something, do you allow people to purchase the next level, the next thing? Are you making those offers? If not, grabbing this book and understanding how you make upsell offers, how you downsell, right? If I offer something and it's too expensive for you, what I should do is then downsell you into a lower package or a lower digital product, rather than losing a sale, the person just going and saying, I can't afford it. Downsells are powerful. Continuity offers. These are like subscriptions, things that you are paid on a reoccurring basis. So he's showing you how to do continuity offers. Make your money model. We've got that. So this is gonna be literally like, I'm gonna work my way through all of this. So this is the 100 million money models from Alex Hormozi. Excited to dig into this. So this is Alex and this is his wife Layla. Incredible. If you're not following them, be sure to do so. So this one here, the AQA Closers Handbook. So if you are following a sales strategy and maybe you're struggling with closing, right? Your close rates are low. This is an internal document for his own business, right? So how many pages is this? 157 pages with strategies, how to avoid no-shows, money objections, how to handle that, timing objections, loop-in scripts. I missed the live. I read 100k leads though. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably still up on YouTube, but apparently it ended up being 10 hours. I was meeting friends, right? And I said to them, I'm going to be like an hour late. 2 hours later, I was still on. I had to just be like, do you know what? I got to drop because there seems to be no end to this. But it was so valuable. A literal masterclass in all the things. What else has he got in here? Phone scripts. outbound reminder texts. I don't know if you can still get hold of this, because this was a bonus when you pre-ordered or upgraded to VIP, right? So I'm not sure whether this is still available. And then the second internal document was, the AQA advertising handbook. So this is Alex's 20 best ad frameworks of all time. I have never done ads. I mean, other than like boosting a post, which they say don't bother, and boosting directly in the app. Like, I just paid my money for nothing. So I've never ran ads. So it would be good to see examples of his ads, why they worked. He literally is showing you. It would have been better if this was in color, but we're getting to see like literally the, do you call it creative? The images that go with his ads, the logic behind it, the hook, the meat, literally. Yeah, so he's showing you how he's doing his ads. So this is going to be super duper valuable. So to get the VIP, what you had to do was purchase 15 additional books. So I got my copy, but I also got 15 additional books, and I'll be giving those away to women in my community as giveaways, as incentives, as bonuses, whatever. So yeah, I'm excited. And I believe he got a Guinness World Record, I think, for the most books sold for his event. Literally, I was on the VIP stream, and I think there was probably around 1 million people on there. There was another stream, the free stream, and then he upsold people into an offer, I think, where people purchased 200 of these books, because his mission and his goal is to get these books into the hands of entrepreneurs who need them, right? So when people upgraded to that offer and purchased 200 books, they got a whole, I think, like range of physical books again, in a whole range of topics and a whole range of areas. I was tempted, but yeah, I was just like, you know what, let me just call my behind with these three and get value and leverage these. I think that was like a 6k offer, and then there was another one which was like a 24k offer, and people were hoovering it up, absolutely hoovering it up. So I'm excited to dig into this. Let me see what comments I'm getting. All right, so I was in another coach's live where people mentioned about Alex. Literally, the internet has been blowing up. People have been doing breakdowns of it, blog posts, lives, all the things. Everybody has been just eating up everything that Alex has put out. Would you ever do a marathon live? I would. I think probably with other entrepreneurs. I've seen that done back in the day. I don't know if you guys used to, if you had the Periscope app, they used to do like live trains. So literally for like 24 hours, you'd be on like 1 hour, someone would come straight after you, and literally 24 hours of just live stream content. I think that would be pretty cool and pretty valuable. And what software was he using? So it was being streamed onto YouTube. So StreamYard, Restream, I don't know what third-party tool, or yeah, I would imagine there was a third-party tool, maybe just directly into YouTube. Would you ever do? All right, I've answered that. You can't support that many folks on a regular live, surely. Yeah. The whole production was wild because behind him he had like a video wall with people that were on live, like almost like on Zoom. And these were people that he had been coaching the previous 2 years. So they were behind him on the video wall. Then you had 1 million people on the VIP and however many more on the free access. So I would definitely head over to YouTube. I'm pretty sure he's left that up for you to consume. But yeah, guys, the information's out there, and I love that, you know, his heart is to help entrepreneurs. Even like what he's given as well is 3 months free access to school. And then after that, it's £9 a month. So there's no excuse, right? If you have something that you could be sharing, imparting to others, the tools are there and the information is available on his YouTube channel, on his website. He's given so much free value. So it's not always a case of you having to pay, right? But when you pay, I think you pay attention. Hey, Ola, good to see you. I am sharing the 100 million money models. I have to say that slowly. It doesn't just roll off the tongue. But yeah, so he, is the co-owner of school. I'm trying to remember the guy. I know his surname is Ovens. So I literally, my community is hosted in school, and that launched on Monday. So I'm just getting to grips with, well, it's all set up, but the back end of school, being part of schoolers, where there's so much learning, there's so much cross-pollination of information. I use my 90-day free. Yeah, go for it. It, like, literally, he's giving you access to the tools that, you know, it's $99 previously, but you can get it for 3 months for free, and then £9 a month. I think that's pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. But guys, let me know, what questions do you have? I haven't read any of it. You just saw me unbox it and open it, so I can't really speak to the value of it. But maybe you have a LinkedIn question, maybe you have a digital marketing question. I'm happy to answer those. And if not, as I said, your girl just got back from swimming, so I could do with eating something and getting my energy levels up. Yeah, same. I'm just trying to find time to sit and look at schoolers. Yeah, schoolers is like, literally, I'm using the search field. Thank you for the heart me. I'm using the search field for questions to find, like, if I'm stuck with anything, and literally somebody has asked the question that you have, something will always come up. Miss J says, I don't use LinkedIn. Can I join LinkedIn as my profile name, or must it be government name? Yeah, you would have to use your government name. I guess people, like, you wouldn't have a name like that, but I'm guessing people probably make up pseudonyms and they're not using their full government name. But because it's connected to your previous jobs, or not connected like in any automated way, you add your previous experience and stuff like that, people do tend to use their official name. Only because if you're suppose you connect with a previous colleague and you've got Miss J, they're like, I have no idea who that is, and probably won't connect with you. So yeah, LinkedIn is a beast. It literally, you know, to me, the opportunities on LinkedIn, the connections, the brand partnerships, the speaking opportunities, like, it's all available if that is of interest, if that is what you want to do and get access to. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to be having a challenge, actually. I was planning it out after I swam. I went into the sauna. I was planning it out. In September, I'm going to be running a 3-day challenge around the connections that you should be making on LinkedIn for your business. I'll be guiding you through what that looks like, how you do that, planning out, you know, the outreach. Yeah, so look out for the details. If we're not connected on LinkedIn, head over to my profile. It is Shalina Peart. My surname is spelled Peart. Let me see if I can put it in the comments. Oh, there we are. There we are. So if we're not connected on LinkedIn, go ahead and connect with me there. But I do need to come back and hang out on TikTok more. But yeah, guys, I hope you're doing well. I am going to grab something to eat. If you have any questions. Oh, and apparently I've got a fake somebody impersonating my TikTok account. People like, I got messages like, have you got a second account? I don't, and I don't talk about trading. So if anybody is sliding into your, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Bella and Ola, thank you so much. Yeah, if anyone is sliding into your DMs talking about trading or crypto, it ain't me. It ain't me. These people, they have so much time on their hands. It just blows my mind how tricksy and deceptive these people are. The energy that you put into deceiving people, why not just create something, do something, add some value, put out some offers? Like, I don't get it, but it's a different mindset that thankfully I don't have. So guys, I'm gonna go. Good to see you all. Good to share. Grab this if you have not. I'm sure there are going to be people giving these away for free. I've got 15 copies and these will be going to ladies in the community. I didn't tell you, the name is called The Build Room. The Build Room. And that's hosted over on School, and it is all around women over the age of 40 building personal brands, businesses, confidence online. We are all building something, and the Build Room is the space in which we're doing that. So it's content, it's community, and it is collaboration. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, reach out if you have any questions. Send me a DM. Take care. God bless you all.